Brightest blessings, everyone. Psychic medium Elizabeth Grove, the Paranormal Priestess. Thank you for joining me on the Paranormal Priestess YouTube channel. I hope everyone is doing well. It is, of course, my favorite season, the season of Halloween. It is the time where the veils are very thin. We are able to connect with the spirit world. And I thought this was the perfect time to talk about the ancestors, talk about the bloodlines, and talk about the new service that I'm offering, because I really feel so many people are going to continue to benefit from this particular service. So if you resonate with being on the ascension journey, if you are on a spiritual journey, if you're on the twin flame journey, this really can apply to twin flames, ascension, or wherever you are on your spiritual journey, because it's important nonetheless. Definitely listen up, because there's a lot of work that we tend to do as we are working on our ascension. We're trying to achieve our best version. And I notice when I do reading sessions that a lot of people actually aren't aware of how to do work. They're not aware of how to shift things, how to release, how to bring in more light, where to actually do that. And people tend to forget about the bloodlines. They tend to forget that a lot of things that come through the bloodlines are actually suffering or limitations from our ancestors, and we don't want to carry that over to our descendants. This is a time, of course, we want to celebrate the ancestors. We want to celebrate the ancestors anytime. We always realize that love never dies. It is eternal, right? And that realization is complete truth. We want to honor our ancestors by moving forward in a way that is higher, where we are not in their programming, we are not in their suffering. We are able to move forward and to make our ancestors proud by not being in the same trappings that they were in. And I can tell you there's no greater gift to give your ancestor or ancestors than them being able to see you really so much happier, successful, fully realized than they were. As a psychic medium, when I do bring in loved ones on the other side, I speak to angelics, I speak to the higher beings of light, but of course I'm a regular psychic medium as well, for those of you who don't realize. And I have to tell you, they understand what's going on in your space. They want to help. They are doing the best they can to help you as guides. And they really, truly are invested in you becoming so much more clearer, filling up with love, becoming more aligned with love, being able to really drive life forward in a way where you are not self-sabotaging, you are not in fear. They've been through a lot, as we know through old history, the old karmic grid, a lot of distorted stuff, a lot of lower stuff, right? We see so much playing out in the world now. And so I had thought to myself, well, I want to be able to expand my work, and I finally got the opportunity to make some changes to things, and I'm so blessed to be able to work with people to be able to make these shifts and to transform, so that way the ancestors can be really just beaming on the other side, realizing that, wow, okay, my loved one, they are not where I was, and I'm so happy about that. I help people to clear wounds also from past lives where there's been suffering, where there's been trauma. It's a very special thing to be able to do that. This time of year, right, we're celebrating our ancestors. We are thinking about them and remembering them. It's a beautiful time to really just reflect on those memories, those joyful memories, those loving memories, and to realize that those bonds, of course, are unbreakable. I like to put pictures out of my ancestors, sometimes special jewelry or things that I have from them. I like to put candles in front of those pictures and really, really connect. Of course, the main time to do that would be Halloween, right? Samhain, the Celtic Samhain. But they are always willing to be able to connect with you. They connect with you in the dream space as well. So you can always ask an ancestor, well, can you please come into my dreams and be able to connect with me and share a message there? And they will do that. I really like to play music that's connected with my ancestors. Sometimes I'll set out a plate of or a glass of wine or something like that as a libation to them. And they do really appreciate that. So I love this time of year. Of course, it's my favorite time of year, and I love that the veils are thin. With these sessions, it's really such a benefit to those of you who are on the ascension journey, twin flame journey, on a spiritual journey where you're working on yourself. Because when we do these sessions, I love the fact that we are taking a look at what the bloodline looks like beforehand. So I will take you on this shamanic vision journey, and we will visit the bloodline. We do one bloodline at a time, so one per session. But we'll take a look at the bloodline with someone's team, archangels, angels, masters, guides, all through source love, source light. And we get to see where that bloodline is. We get to see what types of scenes are going on there. A lot of times there's scenes where there's struggle, or there's entrapment, or there's slavery, where people are just disjointed in those scenes. The colors are very, very muted. People look like they're poor. People look like they are just putting in the blood, sweat, and tears. They feel defeated. The feelings that are going on there, my client and I, we feel these feelings that are going on. It's grief, it's loss, it's feeling rejected and abandoned. And when we do the work, it's clearing out those bloodlines with various things. We'll bring in light. I'll bring in the light language, because this is going to be counted as a light language session. We really get to release things like vows, contracts, agreements, cords. If we have lower cords with family members, we get rid of those and we keep only the cords of love. We get to clear out if there's any type of lower beings on that line, such as demonic or elemental beings. If there are any souls that are unrested on that line, able to clear those, or I shouldn't say clear, able to help to pass them on to the light. So I work with Archangel Azrael on that, and Azrael will really help those who are unrested to go where they need to go. And it's such a beautiful process. We are able to release things like beliefs on relationship or sexuality, or distorted beliefs about power and value, which come up often on the bloodlines. All sorts of different subjects there. And then we bring in light. We bring in more light. I bring in a beautiful blessing for the ancestors. And we get to see just how much that bloodline has changed. The feeling of it. The scenes are different. People are more unified. They're happier. The colors are more vivid. It's quite incredible. I mean, I have to tell you, just with as far as my client's feedback that I just received, I mean, she did this, the bloodline clearing with me, which is also a light language transmission. And she discovered that she had better conversations with family members. She wanted to get to know her family more. She really had a different perception about her family after it. There wasn't as much tension with her family. She really reported back to me some incredible shifts with that. And I thought to myself, wow, I mean, this is great. I want to be able to offer this to more people. So this is going to be under light language healing activation on my services page, if you're wondering which one that is. But I do recommend that it's probably best if we get a reading first, because we can get into the information, we can get whatever we need to know about what your blockages are, and then we can go ahead and follow up with a light language bloodline transmission. And it's such a benefit if you're on, especially the twin flame ascension journey. And the thing about twin flames is that you can't do that type of work for your beloved. They have to do that for themselves, right? It's their family, it's their ancestors. So it's important that that be known. I really am looking forward to doing this more and more. So if you are interested in this, definitely contact me. Theparanormalpriestess.com is the way to do that. And if you would like to be able to set up a reading session first, we can absolutely do that. And then we can then follow up with a light language transmission for the bloodlines. It's a pleasure to be able to do this work. It really is, especially what's going on now. You know, it's seemingly very dark on the earth, right? Well, we are having so much darkness happen. And a lot of people are, you know, feeling just the heavy weight of just all the negativity that's going on now. But to realize that there is light, there's so much light here. Please don't let go of hope and faith. Know that God, Goddess, Source, however you connect to that, the higher power has your back, knows that all of these things were going to happen in the world, that this is very much orchestrated as far as the shift and coming into this new light on earth. So there's no need to worry. I'm really proud that I'm able to offer the services that I offer. And I'm so proud of all my clients who have really progressed in such amazing ways. This is just another way of servicing you guys because I like to be able to offer everything. And I'm here for you for everything. I'm here as a regular psychic medium if you want to speak to loved ones on the other side. I'm here as a divine channeler and really divine medium because I'm able to actually hear archangels, angels, ascended masters, spiritual guides. I'm able to hear them directly. I have the other clairs. I can see, I can feel, I have that empathic nature, but my hearing actually is one of my top gifts. So I'm here to do that, to really directly communicate. I'm also here to help you if you are struggling with the twin flame work, and I will be offering these twin flame sessions as light language sessions to help you do the work too. So we'll bring in light language and we will also help to clear out any kind of blockages that are going on there. Those are really heavy hitting sessions as well. I'm also here to do paranormal work, which is very high consciousness paranormal work, where it's clearing out lower entities, if you have attachments, demonic stuff where there is just really lower energies involved, even ritualistic stuff. Of course, I always have to check in with my team to see if I am guided to move forward on a particular case. But I am here to be able to cover the spectrum there when it comes to helping you out. So I am really going to keep on doing that, and offering these bloodline light language sessions is just another way of doing that. So let me know if you're interested, theparanormalpriestess.com. I hope that you will be doing something special to honor your ancestors this season. It could be as simple as just lighting a candle in front of their picture, speaking to them, sharing memories and laughs about your loved ones. And they really do enjoy that. They really do know that it's happening. And I know it's that circle of love, right? A beautiful circle of love. Remember, from the heart of the darkness is born the light. Brightest blessings. Have a wonderful and beautiful season of spirit, no matter what it is that you're doing. And I will see you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.